Hey, everybody, welcome to your Divine Masculine report for the month of June. Can you believe we're at June? Still waiting. Well, maybe not by the time this comes out. Who knows? All right. What is going on with the Divine Masculines for the collective, please? For the collective of those who are watching who have true love counterparts. And you know what's really funny is what I was just referring to was actually the world. What's going on in our world right now. But I've always said too, true love is going right along parallel with our world. So yeah, when things start moving and shaking in our world, our masculines hopefully will show up. Gosh, the superheroes of our new earth. Oh Lord. All right, so tell me, for those who have true love counterparts that are watching my channel, what is the energy? What is the general energy of the collective? This isn't a private reading, obviously. It's for everybody who's watching. Okay. Wow, isn't that funny? The first card out is called the World card. How ironic. Okay. Wow. Interesting. So he's trying to wrap up a cycle of his life right now. He's healing and trying to wrap up a cycle so that he can make an offer to you, a peaceful offer. He wants to be vulnerable and like let your guard down. If you've been defensive in the past, he really wants to soothe you and put your mind at ease. He knows it's like, he knows at this point in the game, he or she, they know at this point in the game that they've really got to step up their game big time, and they're about to. So they know they're about to lose you. If they may have already lost you, but they're so afraid that you're like gone. So they're going back and forth on, they want to feel worthy, but they're I don't know if they ever will. I don't know if both the feminine and the masculine both feel that way. So I think they just need to get over it. They just need to be like, I'm never going to feel worthy of this person, but neither is my person going to feel worthy of me. So let's just be unworthy together and just enjoy each other's company, So I feel like he's also maybe balancing out people pleasing, trying to figure out a way to create this fulfilling family for you guys. He really does see you as everything he's ever wanted in this life. Like he considers himself to be like the luckiest man on the planet to even be connected with you this way. And he just knows that his people pleasing may have sabotaged this connection, and he's feeling like it's really burdening him. It's like he can't sleep at night. He's just tossing and turning. Like, what? Like, I have to figure out my way. I have to figure out my way to doing this. So they may have somebody in their life that's just with them for the money, if they have somebody in their life like that. But I think it's also that he wants to get more in his feminine side and get in his power, but in a really grounded, mature, feminine kind of way, like open about his feelings, like more vulnerable. Like I said, like, here's how it is. Here's what went down. And I know I feel really bad, and I'm taking responsibility for all of it. I just want you to know, though, that I've turned over a new leaf. I'm not the same person. You're not looking at the same person today than the person that you've always perceived me to be all this time. And, I'm here to take this to the next level. I want to charge forward into a future with you and maybe move in, or like, let's get a go on this. Let's get this actually going. Like, make it feel real, finally feel real. he is going to apologize to help heal the situation. And yeah, something shocking could happen in terms of like justice in our world, even. And it gets balanced out. And maybe he even helps balance it out and to be able to go forward unstoppably with you. Maybe that's his green light when justice finally is served in this world. However he defines that, he's going to break loose and do whatever he wants to do, like what's truly in his heart, which is to come for you, that woman he puts up on a pedestal. I feel him like watching her on TV or like watching her on some social media or wherever you are. Like he's sitting in his chair drinking beer or whatever he's drinking, just watching her. Like, look at that. Look at that. That could be all mine. Hopefully will be if she doesn't fly away. But it's like, he wants to take that leap of faith finally and give you that apology that you've been wanting. And if he's just broken up with someone or is about to break up with someone, it's a burdensome situation. But he's working really hard to divine interventions even kicking in and helping him awaken to all kinds of things. But they're really encouraging him to get this passionate new start going because it's, oh my gosh, okay, because it's a true love, and they're encouraging him to have faith in it because it's going to be wish fulfillment and a dream come true for both of you. So he's really going to work hard on, maybe I just heard a presentation. He's going to work hard on some kind of presentation to let you know how he feels about you. And it's going to be a very passionate presentation, whatever this presentation is. It could be like presenting you with poetry, presenting you with flowers, presenting you with why you should be with him, maybe presenting you with a video also, like since he was watching you on the videos for so long, maybe he's going to make you a video, begging for your forgiveness or, something like that. But he's hoping that it's really going to move you guys forward and get you over, help you feel like you don't have to worry about that situation anymore. He wants to set your mind at ease is the biggest thing that I'm getting. He's like, you don't have to worry. He really regrets some things that he put you through. He feels like he was being really immature, but he's wise now. He's wiser now. And he's learned how to get past his ego. He's learned to get past his, maybe he's quit drinking or gotten around the drinking thing or gotten his head around it or something, gotten a grip on it. If it was drinking, it could be something else, but there are a lot of cups here. So, but he's learning to get on top of his mind. And he's missed you like crazy. And it's like you're the carrot at the end of the stick that he isn't able to get. And he kept telling himself it's because I'm not worthy of her. It's being kept out of grasp from me because I don't deserve it. So he would give in sometimes and just be like, fine, I'm just going to stay in this life that I'm in and suffer, And then he'd be like, well, this isn't any fun. Okay. And then he'd strive again. Like, well, I got to make this happen again. Like, how do I do this? So I feel like at this point, I feel like at this point in June, he knows what he's got to do and he's ready to do it. And he wants to do it in a way that he knows for sure. He's not going to come forward until he's sure that it's going to be like somehow reassuring for you. If he could have taken a really long time because he decided to date somebody else that he felt would be a better situation for his child. Just so you know, like if he went with someone else, it could have been because either they had a child with him, God forbid, but it could be a blessing. Or it's because, but like he has a child already and that he felt that the child would be better off in that situation, even financially, or like better for his career, his or her career when they're older, or, something's he was thinking maybe of his kid more than he was thinking of himself. And maybe that caused him to have that addiction. And it took him in the wrong direction. He really feels like it was, yeah. And he says, I know this had to be so hard for you not to have me there, and I feel terrible. I care. I've always cared, but I just wanted to make sure that when and if I did come to you, it's going to be in a really solid way. So that's what he's ready for today. All right. He was lying to you out of fear or to save face somehow. However, I've pushed you away. Just know that it was a lie and I feel terrible. So if he was telling you that, that you're full of it and you called him out on his love for you or something like that, like he's saying, I know it was true. You're right. It was true. It was true. I do love you. And he says that he knows that if he continues to ignore you, he's going to lose you. He's totally going to lose you. And he's like, whoo, right on the brink. I think about you and want you just as much as you want me. Trust me, he says. What he's been going through would really burden you. So in a way, he's kind of spared you from all of that. He's thinking of working on a passion project with you and wants to come up with some ideas as to, what you guys could do together. He appreciates you giving him lots of space and being tolerant, and he's going to make it up to you with some great sex. Just saying it like I see it. He may have gone through a financial crisis or is going through a financial crisis, which may let him know that, I thought I was bringing my child into a situation that was safer and more secure, and I kind of shoot myself in the foot because it didn't work out that way at all. But that's what they get for not listening to their heart, right? Because your heart will lead you into the right situation, the best situation for you. God knows what it's doing. But now they're like making that turnaround and making all these realizations. And if this person doesn't have a child, it could be their inner child, something like that. You really inspire them. They think that you're a remarkable person. There's nothing that they don't love about you. So they're hoping that you don't take it personal, like think that anything was wrong with you as to why they went the other direction. They just they freeze. They freeze when it comes to their true love. They just freak out and freeze. They may have also had family members and friends that didn't approve of you. People that were influencers in their lives maybe were like, no, ixnay on that, heck no. And so he knew that it would be like an uphill battle trying to be with you or trying to explain you away or, something like that. Okay, so what now? Yeah, he wants to be there for you. He's finally starting to love himself up enough to be open to you loving him. He's on shaky ground or shaky legs, but he's heading in the right direction. He said, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I know this must bother you, but I plan to include you in my life and take this to the next level as soon as I can. He may be taking a little bit of a break right now to get refreshed and renewed before starting again. While he's taking this break, he's thinking about how ashamed he is of himself and that he can't really it's like he can't bear to look at himself in the mirror even. And he can't bear to look you in the eyes and see you cry. So that's why he's so adamant about showing up in really solid ways, because he wants to make some major life changes really quickly to make things up to you. Like bend over backwards and do all that he possibly can to make it up to you. I'm thinking of you right now and it's putting a smile on my face. I can't wait till we're face to face. I always get giddy the closer I get to coming to see you, and I'm closer than you think. Okay. Okay. How funny. In this time that he's taking for himself, he may have felt really depressed about what he's done to you. Like he may have really gone down in the dumps. You may be hearing some fake news, or there may be a misunderstanding involved in your connection. So if something comes out and you hear something about him, just know that it's probably like the karmic lashing out, or making stuff up, or it's just presented in such a way that really puts him in a bad light and it's not true. So please just keep that in mind. And maybe that's also like he's crashed and burned in every way you can think of, like financially and the wrong choice. And it not only did it not benefit the kid if there was a kid involved, but it actually like was a bad situation to put the kid in. And so it's like he's depressed over all of it. It's like depressed over how his whole life has gone. So he's just taking time to reflect and think of how he can really show up for you humble. So then he says, will you marry me? I'm serious. And he doesn't want to run away from you the next time. He wants to be there and be there forever, to really be an anchor in your life. Okay, so I got some matcha going on over here. All right, so I thought I would just randomly pull some cards for as love winks. I remembered the love winks this time. So what happens is that when you guys ask a question and ask Amy, there's a box that you fill out that where you put in like a love wink, like the name of a place or a phrase or a song or something that you'll know that that's your little hint that I'm talking about you and your connection. Now, you may not have been the person who submitted this, but if the love wink actually seems to have to do with you and your connection, then that's a wink to you too. Okay, so I'm just shuffling the cards real quick and I'll just like pull a few cards per wink. All right, first one, drum roll. First wink, please. Okay, gotta unfold it. Dancing by the ocean. Dancing by the ocean. All right. So for you, 1, 2, 3. Wow. Wow. So he's really getting in his power. He's taking his power back. He's balancing things out in his life. He's wanting to go to the next level with you. He's making you some kind of a love offer. It could be commitment. It could be just like I just felt like a peace offering. I feel like he wants to be like, if you're not the mother of his child, he wants it to seem like you are. Like he wants it to feel like a family. You, his ex, the child. I feel like if there is a child, it feels like, he wants you guys to actually all get along and feel like a family and even take picnics together and like have a really good time together if that's possible. And he's trying to like, for the sake of the kid, we all need to get along. And so he's getting in his power to make that happen. And so he's also making peace with the ex, it feels like, this person. And he may have done something special for the ex and or the ex's new person that they're with. If they have custody of the child or something like that, it's like he's maybe given them a trip and said, hey, I apologize for the trouble there's been between us. Please take this trip as an offering, or please go out to dinner, on me, or like something nice that he's saying, I really want to turn over a new leaf. I really want to show up different. And I'm inviting a new person into my life and I want you guys to accept her or him. And I really just I want us all to be a family and to go to the next level and to love and support each other in a deeper level. So that's interesting. If this one doesn't have a child, then it's just wanting to go to the next level with you. I feel like a passionate energy of like wanting to take you to bed. Throw you down. He just says throw you down and just show you what you've been missing out on and show you that he's like a sparkling lotus now. He's come up from the drudges. He's come up from the mud and he's like sparkling like new and ready to be really optimistic and excited about things along with you, about what you guys are about to go through. Okay, so next. Rose. I barely saw it. Look how tiny it is. Rose. Okay, so those of you who resonate with that, Rose. One, two, three. Ooh. Okay, so this one, he wants to kind of dip his toe in the water and see if you'll even accept any kind of like a text message or phone call or something. Let's see what she does if I do this. Because he's not quite sure if you're he has a lot of regret. He may even have to tell you something that's kind of difficult, like guess what, in the meantime I had a kid, or something like that. He has figured out a way that he feels like you guys could get to a place where both of you and all of you can have your dreams come true together. He's figured all that out first before he approaches you here, but he does want to talk to you and make you some kind of an offer of commitment. And I just looked at that gate. It's like he's looking for a gateway. He's looking for like an invitation or a gateway to go into like a new world with you. A new life, a whole new life. And he wants to pick up the pieces of his life from the shambles that he's created of your connection. And he wants to create like a lasting legend, a lasting legacy, and like be able to, whoa. Like shout it from the rooftops and like proclaim it to the world. So yeah. Anything else he wants to say? He's had to put his career first, and maybe that's what the issue was, and that's what's taken him so long, and that's maybe what he regrets, and that's why he's coming forward kind of sheepishly a little bit, but like once you tell him, yes, I'm receptive, and yes, I want to hear what you have to say, whoa, then he's on his way to you, really excited. I'm on my way to you right now. I'm so excited. I'm going to lay low till I get there so no one stops me. But oh my God, I can't wait to see you. So if you're receptive, he's going to jump on it quick. Okay. Pickle face. Pickle face. Pickle face. All right. So those of you that resonates with, I can't imagine that being all that many of you. Unless you've been calling him another form of what we would say pickle face is. Okay. Wow. He may have gone through a major awakening. If you were wondering if he was ever going to change, or if he was going to see the world like you do or whatever, it's like he's been through a shock, a slap in the face, an awakening, and he's balancing it out now. There was super turbulent waters there for a minute while he was figuring it out, but now he's making a judgment call to come to you, and he's feeling like divine intervention had to kick in and tell him, look, this is your dream come true. You got to get with the program, and you got to get on board with this like now. He was confused, but he's healing that now, and I feel like he's been doing a lot of research. He's been looking into a lot of things, and some truths. They just said he's been looking into some truths, and he sees that what you've had to say is actually quite credible. It's credible. So he's reconsidering an apology, and can we try again? Will you please give me another chance? All right, one more. I was going to say, unless there's two here, and there were two. Blossom. So it could be, have whatever blossom would mean to you. You would know that that's your thing. Okay. He's working hard to hold on to you. He knows that you're his true love. He wants to build a good solid foundation, but he's been trying to either make it, like earn enough money for that, get up enough money together, or buy a yacht, even buy or maybe get tickets for travel, something like that. But he wants to come, like, confess his feelings to you and make things right. He might be worth working with angels. Could be maybe a lion spirit animal is helping him be strong. What is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is 3, which is a catalyst? Oh, he's been making it happen. He's been praying for it to happen. He's been praying for you guys to share feelings with each other and be, like, honest with each other, but he's been scared to do that too. Oh, he wants to get married. Because he's going to feel like this when he does, like, super proud up on his horse. Guess what, everybody? We're getting married. So let's see here. Oh, he's been just as frustrated as you. I just think he feels a little bit unforgivable. Maybe you feel that way too. What is this one? I love how you think. You really inspire me. You're such a remarkable person, and I can't wait to have you at my right hand when I'm starting to act like the person I know you deserve. Let's see what this. Please stop doubting our connection. Okay, so Shishi not taking. For some reason, I want to pull a world card. This is involving something being stored, stockpiled, or held back from view, perhaps set aside for future use. So yeah, he's been keeping his love for you maybe squashed, or that he knows that you're his true love or something, and he's going to come out with it. He may have had to go. Oh, yeah. Wow, interesting. This involved cancel culture or going against nefarious evil propaganda or brainwashing. This is or was a threat to those with ill intent, so was dealt with. So, wow. So he may realize he was been brainwashed or was brainwashed. That's incredible. And it's become an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed before you guys can go forward. Wow. There was or will be unexpected, shocking news to be revealed soon. So it was the wake-up call that he needed, I guess. So that's awesome. Good. Truth always heals. Now, what was the other one that came out with that one? I have been waiting. Wow. I know a lot of you resonate with that one. Okay, so for those of you who this resonates with, I have been waiting. Oh, well, he's ready to take some action and out of integrity. He knows this is an opportunity he can't ignore any longer. He wants to finally make. It's like the roles are reversed in a way. Now you're up against the tree saying, I don't even want, no, I don't want to, don't stop, get the thing out of my face. But he's like, look, I have integrity now and I'm taking action, and I want to go show you off to the whole world and my family. And I want to go create a happy future with you. And I want to do all this stuff. And you're just like, talk to the hand. Oh my gosh, you've hurt me so much. I've been sitting under this tree forever. But it looks like he's about to do something. He's telling you, don't worry, sit tight. He just said, don't worry, sit tight. I'm coming with an apology, and it's going to heal everything. And I'm going to fight for us. Whatever I have to go through, whatever I have to do, I'm going to fight for us. So, yay. Okay, I think I'm going to end it there. I'm going to do a blessing for you guys. And I am going to do it speaking through this. I've never done that before. That's interesting. They were like, speak through this. Okay. So just relax, drop your shoulders, think about your partner, think about you guys holding hands right now. And I'm going to do a blessing to help you guys have a meeting of the minds and really kind of bury the hatchet. You put the past behind you, have a fresh, clean slate, and be able to just communicate and get on the same page going forward. Okay. This is funny. Shenche pe pinudutana ai haishishina. Hey la pim pim bon lockins. Sai la kirina shishina take. Upom hom ham ha anai. Hala shishina tiki po oma ai ke esa. Se la pipimentina shi ike na ai. Okay, you guys, please report back. I'm hearing about some connections being made, so it's very, very encouraging, and thank you for sharing those. Those of you who are going through that, we will have more and more of those going forward as as things are happening in our world. And just have yourself a beautiful month. I'm sending you a big giant hug, and I am here for you. And I will talk to you or give you another one of these reports next month if I'm still here. Okay. Bye.